Hi there, this is going to be a general love reading, a weekend reading, I guess, for Saturday and Sunday, the 11th and the 12th of January. I'm filming this on the 10th, which is the full wolf moon in Cancer, and it is also an eclipse today too. And if you haven't yet, go ahead and watch the eclipse video that I did earlier today. It's called Talking to the Moon. Talking to the moon. Trying to get to you. First card is Innocence. That's the Fool. Second card here, let me just double check for just a second. Yep, it is the Tower. I just wanted to be sure because in the Lover's Path Tarot, it is named different, right? This is oppression. So we have here, the end is the beginning is the end. Stop. Stop it. Cut it out. Cut it out. Okay, the Fool, innocence, right? 0. Omega, completion, but really it's the Fool energy, right? It's the beginning, it's the nothingness. It's what happens after the Tower. The end is the beginning is the end. Stop. Now, let's talk about this Tower. The Tower can be seen as a breakup, could be divorced also, okay, if we're talking about relationships. The Tower is divine universal intervention. This would be something really sudden could happen to end something that you've been prolonging or to start something because it's destined to happen. But it happens like lightning in the sky. It just out of nowhere. Now in this particular picture, in the oppression picture, there's a ship in the background. She doesn't see it though because her back is face. See it? She doesn't see it. She doesn't see that it's that the ships are coming in. She looks almost like she's sad. She lost something. Funny too, because the past couple days heavy, I've been channeling it again because I've channeled it already before. That something could happen during a tremendous time of heartbreak. Or when she kind of like, just at that moment when she lets her guard down and starts to feel. Because if you look at this card, it looks like she's allowing herself to feel something. Whether she's feeling sadness, whether she's feeling loss or regret or anger, I don't know. But to me, it's as if it's the moment she lets her guard down and starts to feel something. You gotta feel it to heal it. But at the same time, when we feel, we become vulnerable. Maybe that's the time the universe says, now, it's now. You have Power, which is Arthur and Guinevere. And then you have Fertility, which is the Empress, and you have Cleopatra and Caesar. Holy shit balls. Holy shit. My heart is just beating so fast. It's insane. My heart is just going a million miles a minute right now. I want to read it to you, that's why, because of course Power, number 6, is the Lovers, okay? The legend of King Arthur and Queen Guinevere appears in various forms in British, Breton, Celtic, and Roman history and folklore. From the first moment he saw her willowy form, Arthur loved Guinevere, the daughter of King Leo de Grace of the North, but Guinevere loved Lancelot, the king's most loyal knight. Though Merlin warned Arthur that another woman would bring him greater happiness, the king's heart was irrevocably set. Arthur used his power to marry Guinevere, just as he used his power to rule wisely. Meanings: the ability to use power wisely, meeting an authority figure or teacher who can help, the ability to lead and inspire. This is a power fucking couple here. The Lovers, as we know, traditionally, is a decision in love. Someone here may have to choose between two things, two people. Fertility, obvious pregnancy, right? For some, this is also birth of a new cycle. Remember, the end is the beginning is the end. When something gets taken away from somebody, be assured the universe will giveth. The universe taketh, the universe giveth. It's almost like someone here had to give something up. And then they're like, oh, fuck. But then the universe gifts them with something even better. Somebody may have to make a choice here in love. Maybe somebody chose a partner because it was the right person on paper. It would, you know, like how you see like these royals and stuff, right? They want you to marry somebody who is of royal blood also. Keeps the bloodline strong. It's all the royals together, you know, something of that sort. Or it's sort of like somebody, they want you to be with a particular type of person and you're going, but I don't love that person. I want to be with this one. But let's say your family may not approve of it. Something with the approval of something is what is coming through. But rest assured, what is meant to be will be. Cleopatra and Caesar. She's clearly pregnant in here. It's a birth of a whole new cycle here, definitely. But also, this is fertility in the sense of actual pregnancy, I feel. My heart's still beating, like, insanely. This is going to be a power couple. 8 of Cups. See, somebody has to leave something. Somebody has to let something go. They have to. And I think if they prolonged it, the Tower comes in and just takes it from them. Look at them. See them? Look at him on the ground. He's all like, she's like on top of him. This can also be 2 lovers that like is so like people don't approve, like hiding. My family doesn't approve of you. Maybe society says you're not okay for each other. Maybe there's a big age difference. Maybe it's religious differences. Maybe it's because you're crazy and wild and they're not. And people, maybe they're in the public eye and, you know, it's those kinds of things with people in the public eye. You know, their publicists, their lawyers telling them, their agent, you can't date so-and-so. It's going to screw up your image. But love is love. Whew, but love is love, ain't it? Oh my God, stop it. You have illusion. This is the moon. Pulling this is the second time this card itself came out today. From this deck, illusions. This is the moon. It's the full moon today in Cancer. Cancer is all about dreams, yeah? Cancer is also this energy of the Empress because it's like Venus energy, and that can be seen as the Empress energy also. Let me tell you something about the moon, yeah? The moon can be illusionary, obviously. It says illusion here. But the moon can also be about what's hidden. Again, hidden, but not hidden as in you're the side salad. I don't think you're hidden in this life because I don't think what I'm channeling feels like. This is not necessarily like people got together yet in this life and you're hiding in your secret side salad. I don't feel like that. I feel like if that is anything, it's from past life. And then in this life, I feel like if the two of you haven't quite either connected and crossed paths, or if know of each other haven't gotten together, and it's this hesitancy, and the hesitancy comes from past lives. Because it almost feels, and it's almost like in this life it played out the same way, like where you know people wouldn't be thrilled, not because the person's not a great catch, but there's something to it. It could be because one person's the underdog, and I was channeling the shit out of the underdog from last year, and then it came up again recently with the whole 16 candles bit, you know, with Samantha and Jake. When I was on Kauai, they made me watch it again, 16 candles. This is also dream state, y'all, because the moon is subconscious. Dreaming of each other. That's how you guys communicate. You live in the 5D together for some of you, but never met yet in the 3D. Then you have, of course, death. There's an ending and a new beginning. It's a rebirth. But it's Persephone and it's Pluto. Somebody sent me something recently, and I didn't get a chance to watch it yet, but they sent it to me on Instagram. Because I was channeling for a minute, the 4 seasons thing kept coming up, right? And somebody sent me something about Persephone and Pluto, I think it was. definitely Persephone. I remember the name. She's amazing. If you don't know who Persephone is, go do your research. Talking about the story of how the 4 seasons were created based off them. Pretty sure it was Pluto with her. Can't remember. All I remember was I saw her name and it caught my eye, and I was like, oh, I gotta watch it later, and I have not had any time. Pluto is the god of the underworld. Pluto can sometimes be malefic, just like Neptune. Remember now, Pluto is the underdog. Didn't Pluto just get reinstated in a sense of being a planet again? Right? God, I hate when I'm channeling sometimes. I go blank and I'm just so tunnel vision. Pluto was demoted. You're not a planet, Pluto. It was like the comeback. It was like a while ago, like a month or so ago, 2 months ago. It was right around the time I was channeling the underdog thing at first. It was just 11:11 on my timer. Because Pluto's really far away and Pluto's really low and it's dark. And they were saying some shit about how it didn't qualify to be a planet anymore. And for years, it took away its title of planet. But recently, again, somebody from NASA was like, Pluto is a planet. And almost like basically reinstated its status. The underdog came back. It was the comeback. Ooh, I just got the chills. This is a comeback. Somebody here comes back. Maybe it's because you or the other person had something, the tower could have taken you off of your pedestal, ripped the rug right under you for some reason. But everything is all divinely orchestrated. Everything is all in divine timing. It was all perfect timing here. Somebody's dream may have gotten taken away from them too. Like reality had to set in. Sometimes you have to take things away from people for them to realize what they have or to wake them up from a dream. Sometimes people are dream walking in this muggle life. As a Scorpio though, transformation, rising up from the ashes like the phoenix. That's why this month, the ending of this month, my the phoenix bracelets will come out, my newest ones. Oh my God, you got Romeo and Juliet too. You see, there are just all the star-crossed lovers are gonna be reuniting in this lifetime. All the past lifetimes, maybe it didn't work out quite so well. Tradition, see? There's something with that traditional thing where people go, they're not good for you. You'll shoot your eye out. People, somebody don't approve. People don't approve or something. But it doesn't matter. It's this lifetime. It's time. Before I came on this live, I was pulling some cards, reading my own energy, basically, and talking to a friend about this. And the sacrifice card came out in here, which is the Hanged Man. And it talked about some shit about caught in between worlds, you know? And the short-term sacrifice sometimes has to be made for the long-term sacrifice. And it was the absence and distance away from each other to go through all of the lessons and do whatever you both have to do individually. And then for some people, it's the time to come back together. Now the sacrifice is over. You have here the 5 of arrows. It's like she's comforting him. See, she's got all the arrows in her hands. She's comforting him, or she's calling him, because all the arrows, she can shoot whichever one she wants. It's like Cupid. She can just pull back her bow and let it go. She can choose. She chooses him. It's you, it's always you. Oh, it's so crazy too. When I was channeling with my friend right before I came live, right before I filmed this, I told her that I heard in my head, it's him, Missy. It's always been him. And I was like telling her, I don't know who it is. And like recently, all these people are messaging me going, you know who it is, Missy. You're in it. And I'm going, is it the one that I think it is? Because I'm not sure. And I don't know. I get nervous because what if I'm wrong? I'm like you guys. I'm like my own client sometimes. Listen, honey, I am the teacher, but the teacher is a student. When it comes to feeling out you guys and telling you guys what to do, but when it comes to me, I'm like, I don't know. I think she chooses. Okay, let me tell you what I just saw. Pluto sitting here looking all embarrassed about something. Something has happened. Maybe it was because he was demoted, no longer planet. His position could have gotten taken away from him too. Maybe he lost his business, lost his job, lost his wife, family, whatever. Like things got taken away from him, and he almost is sitting there depressed and I have to use the word embarrassed, But that embarrassment of whatever is taken away from him, the tower happening, is what course corrects him immediately. That's what the tower does. Divine intervention, universal intervention, but it is course correction at the same time. Now, what is this? The Princess and the Prince of Staves. Brunhild and Siegfried. Are those counterparts? They are, aren't they? Oh my gosh, yes they are. They are on the strength card in this deck. Holy shit. Wow, it's just non-stop counterparts. Listen to this. The Princess of Staves is about new ideas and communication, right? But it says here, important communications. Need to listen to inspiration. An inexperienced young person who may be very passionate but not very experienced. And then the Prince is passion, integrity, action, and movement. The ability to create change in the world, initiative, new ideas or ventures that must be acted upon immediately. See, that's the fire under the ass. That's how come a lot of the masculines are going to feel this need to have to come forward. I've been talking about how everyone's coming at us at once, right? If you've been watching my past readings, you'll know it's happened to me, it's happening to me, and it's happening to some other people out there too. Like the wheel turned and it just like flushed and smoked everybody out. So you're having people straight across the board. Oh my God, I think I love you. It's me, it's me. And like all these random people, right? But it's going to flush them out too. It's going to smoke them out, basically is what it is. You can no longer hide. You can no longer deny it. Can no longer deny it. To hide is one thing, but you hide in the corner and rest assured you know it's me, boo. Hide in the corner over there, but rest assured you know it's that job, it's this career path that you've been trying to avoid. That is the one for you. You see what I'm saying? It's like undeniable at this point already. What is this? Oh, the 10 of fucking cups and the Prince of Coins. Look at that. Someone's holding something really big in their hands. And then the 10 of fucking cups, happily ever after. Emotional fulfillment, emotional bliss, fairy tale. Now this tradition card is the Hierophant, right? But it is also marriage and commitment, but it's also about traditional going, the cookie cutter, you know, it's not against the grain, it's with the grain, and it's, you know, doing the right things, and it's institutionalizations and organizations. This could be somebody's family that's ultra religious and they don't like people that are like us, like tarot card readers and people with tattoos everywhere. They don't like that. Something about, there's an image thing too for somebody. I don't know if it's, like I said, they're famous or something, and like their publicist is like, you can't do that, it's your image. I don't know, maybe they're worried that was their own personal lesson they had to get over, was worrying about what other people thought. Or you know what's the most important lesson here is feeling like they always have to do the right thing. Sacrificing their own happiness for others is what I feel. The Ace of Coins. Oh my God. Well, there it is. The trophy, the ring, the big contract. For me, the Ace of Coins, which is the Ace of Pentacles, is always a card of moving and career change. Somebody's getting hired. Somebody's starting their own business. See, like that kind of an energy? Something may have ended for somebody, but the payoff of what they get in return, the new job, the new thing, the new relationship is just astronomical. It really, really, truly is. It's huge. It's bigger than they could have even dreamt, is what I'm feeling. It really is. It's bigger. But this whole energy has to happen, the transformation. They have to be crushed and burned and sit in the ashes, and then they have to rise up. It's the underdog. I think people counted them out somehow. Because I'm telling you, with that whole Pluto thing too, it's insane. What is this? The sickle, cutting something off. See, something has to end. Something that's a dead end job, dead end relationship. Something has to end, cutting something out. Number 10 also. Number 10 is completion. It's not even ending. It's after that. It's completion. Look at this. This is the big dick energy right here. In business, this is the shot caller. someone wealthy, but someone who's aggressive in business. So it's not sitting in this kind of an energy. It would be somebody that bounces back, and the comeback is greater than the setback, is what this is. You or them, or both of you, hunty. The bear is aggressive. The bear is, I'm coming for everything they said I couldn't have. That's the bear. You want to know about the bear? Bear is in hibernation for a certain amount of time, isn't it? Hibernation. But when the bear wakes up, when the sleeping giant wakes, shit. A sleeping giant is waking up here. You, the both of you, you only your masculine, fit it where it belongs. A sleeping giant is waking up. Holy shit. And rest assured, he's coming for everything they said he couldn't have. He's gonna come for you too. It's courage builds up inside of him when he wakes up. It's just, like I said, it's just aggression. He's gonna come. It's just gonna be like, rah, roar. Oh, it's definitely time. Divinity. Spirituality, huh? Prayers were answered. His prayer was answered. He prayed. He had to pray because he got knocked off his pedestal somehow. Like I said, either he lost his job, his wife may have left him, somebody may have cheated on him, he may have lost a loved one. Something happened to him recently. After you, I think you've already gone through your shit. Something happened to him after. You're part of something too. You bring him back to life. Remember, I've been channeling the shit out of bring you back to life since I swear like 2017, 2018. Cupid, draw back your bow and let your arrow go. Is that a mosquito? Oh, I hate living in the mountains. Sorry, that's just the petty side of me, my muggle side. No, I'm just not into bugs and things of that sort. Mosquitoes love me too. Children, your love life is being affected by children, and keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. I told you, didn't I tell you guys that there was something about that you're not their usual type and that people would freak out? This is not for all of you. This is for those that I'm channeling it for. I told you. There it is. You're not their usual type. If they go for a really quiet, mousy blonde, you are the complete opposite of that. And people are like, what the F? What the F? But it's like totally meant to be. Or it's two totally different backgrounds, Romeo and Juliet kind of shit. Totally different religions, totally different classes. I don't know, but the vibration's the same. You guys are a match. Vibrationally, you're a match. Identical. It's twin vibration. The children thing, though, you did have the Empress here, which was fertility. Very fertile time period for those of you that can get pregnant and that are meant to start a whole new, it's not new, but a bloodline with them again. And I say that because I feel like it's not the first time you guys would have had children. In this lifetime, yes, though, but it's not the first time ever. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. And remember, I was recently channeling the whole curious thing because you're so different and you're just so... It's like... I know so many people like this. I do. Where they fall in love. And the reason they fell in love is because one person is just like totally insanely obsessed with the other. And a huge part of what it has to do with is that they're just so like... They say stuff that just is like, oh my God, I can't believe they said that. Oh my God, it's like so different. It's refreshing. It's bubbly. It's brave. It's courageous. It's just all these things about the person that they just love. It's just so different. But it's a perfect match. It's the yin to the yang, you know? It's the total polar opposites, but they make it's like negative and positive and whoop, comes right together. It's like a perfect match. People may not be thrilled about it at first, though. I've been channeling that shit for forever, too. That people may not be thrilled about it. However that works. They're trying to cut me off already, so I guess this is it. This is your reading, weekend reading. Shit's about to get crazy. Shit's about to get real interesting, okay? Smoking them out. Everybody's coming forward. When will the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. All right, I'll see you guys later. Don't forget, follow me on Instagram, xi_missy_xi. And also, if you want to book a reading with me or purchase some of my bracelets. Sorry, I forgot I can't put it on this one with the fresh tattoo. If you want to purchase my bracelets, click on the link below and see what's available at my website, okay? I love you guys. Bye.